Hello guys, so let's continue to work on the model. So right now I want to sculpt legs because I want them to be more or less look like a final piece of model. So I'm mostly using a clay builder brush here, and I'm smoothing a lot those shapes that I have, and at the same time I'm using a damp standard brush to carve some indentations of the muscles. So mostly here I'm just using a smooth brush because I don't want this wants to be really jagged. I want it to be really smooth and round. Okay, so let's see. As you can see, I don't have my reference model that I use for base shapes, because this model is really low res. It's decimated. Serve its purpose just to give me some proportion, but for stuff like this, when I try to make muscles, some secondary details, I'm using my PureRef references. I'm using mostly, Mr. Olympia images, and some images from, just like from a web. Okay, I will include them in a project files, so you can use them too. Okay, for my smooth brush, I believe I'm using low the intensity, and because I don't want to ruin shapes that I have, so I believe I'm using just a small intensity, and I'm using a smooth out brush, not a standard. Okay. So as you can see right now, this leg really take it a shape, really good shape. There is obviously no veins or another kinds of details. It's just shapes on which I will build everything else. Okay, so at this part of the mesh, I need to be really careful not to smooth those cuts that I made before. So as I mentioned before, I use a smooth brush with a really low intensity. Okay. So him decide to work on fits. So I bring some scan reference to a scene. This scan reference is not like really high quality, it's just a raw scan, but it will give me some ideas how my shapes should be like, and as you can see, I can use it to shape my toes right. Give it some curvature. Okay. Here I want to recreate real closely what I'm seeing in my reference model. Okay. Here I'm adding some volume with a clear billow brush. As you can see, you need to be really careful when you're smoothing. All right. So I want to switch my attention to another parts of a model. Okay, here I'm bringing back my reference model, so I can check my forms and proportions. Okay, working on the back. So right now I want to work on his left arm because I neglect this area a lot. So I need to work on it, smooth it, and add some shapes. switching my attention to a face. Right now I'm using a Sculptus Pro. Because I need a more resolution to add some additional details. So I'm looking for a good amount. This amount should be good. Okay, as you can see, I'm starting to smooth, adding clay strokes. Alright, here I'm using my polygroups in my advantage, so I can isolate part of my model. Here I'm working on a forearm. Seems to be too big. It's bulging too much, so I decide to knock it back a little bit. Refining triceps. Working on forearm. So without stuff like veins, his muscles look a little bit weird. But when we start to add in those kind of details, everything gonna be, like taking its place and make some sense. Here I'm noticing that the shoulder is a little bit flat, so I need to add some strokes. Okay, let's work on another hand. Same stuff as before. Adding a volume, and at the same time I would like to smooth and refine those shapes with dim standard brush. So here, as you can see, there is a lot of smoothing, adding a clay, working with a dim standard brush, and a small refinement with a move brush. Okay. Still, I have those holes, so as before, using our close holes. Here I'm refining these triceps from right side. Okay, looking all right. Here I'm making some final strokes. Here I'm refining the radius. So this is a really great spot to stop. We will continue to work in the next lessons. Thank you for watching and take care.